Yeah, all we need is another Reappraisal-like species, but it's unlikely because we already have the rainbow plant sort of fitting into that niche, so that's pretty unlikely. And we got copters in the area. Everyone's saying that this new Gupta bloke should be beatified because he's going to run the steel plant here on renewable energy. That will pay to Tony Abbott. Reckons you can't have modern industries running on renewable energy. It's just impossible, he reckons. Put your doctor no, plastic bag over your head, fingers in your ears, hands over your eyes, and cut out your tongue, because I reckon it's going to happen. Because I reckon someone's going to take a pot shot of him, and I reckon they're going to shoot him in the ball sack, because we all definitely want to see him suffer, mainly for talking the country down for 5 years, you know. Yeah, talk the country down, why don't you? Talk the country down, why don't you, babe? Yeah, right. Get a shot in the old ballsack as punishment. Oh well. Here we go. So very small, you know, very small, as you can see, and heading in, or even smaller, heading into dormancy. But the same plants here. Oh, look at that, fellas. What do you think? What do you think, fellas? You know. Oh, olivey green stem. Reddy stem there. What do you think? Are we in the area? Oh, look at that one. Oh, is that a seedling down there? What's that on the ground there? It's just one that's come off. Wow, there you go, fellas. We're obviously getting to a zone. Is it the soil? Oh, look at that one here. Oh, that gives me hope, fellas. Look at that. That gives me hope. I don't know if that's camera's picking it up, but Jesus, this exciting out here, and we've got half a kilometre to go. Wow. As I say with the Sterling Ranges, every 500 metres or half a K, half the species change. So half the species are the same, all the others are different. And that keeps happening every 500 metres or half a K through the whole of the Sterling Range. So you know what I was talking about in WA? You go down the road, you just drive down, you know, round the corner, down a bit, 10 k's down the road, and you know there'll be 14 species, 3 or 4 will be the same, but everything else is different. When you're in the Sterling Ranges, half of it, every half a K, half of it is different. Totally unique to science. So yeah, that's what I'm. So you've got to go to the Sterling if you're into plant phylogeny. Yeah, you really got to go there, fellas. You know, if you're bored, walk half a K. Every half of it is changed. Walk another K, another half of it's changed. Basically, every K is totally different and unique. I mean, I don't think there's too many other plants. I think it's almost unique to this continent, that sort of speciation. Yeah, 50% speciation every half a K change. So basically, as I say, you walk 1K and the whole thing is different. Nothing is the same. Yeah, so so anyway, we're heading down to this sort of dam here, and we're heading for the corner where well, I suppose it flows out of the dam that way, and that's our crossing over point to find the back Stemmed-AURIC-Area sort of thing. So we're just going to do the same journey again. I'm really showing you in a way that nothing really changed that much here. That's why it's such a crying shame when they cut down the bush in a way and don't leave micro conservation parks. I mean, as I said, it grows back, but only if you leave areas and don't fertilise and things like that. So wherever they do, I don't mind them cutting down if they leave a micro conservation park. So if they had, you know, thousands, hundreds of thousands of that would be fine. You wouldn't kill anything off, everything will still be there, and we would also have time to get it into tissue culture and do other things. Hybridisation, putting onto, you know, stockier root stocks if necessary, which I doubt it, but you know, these things are tough out here, fellas, you know. they've had the longest period of, you know, unglaciated speciation to pit themselves up against. They haven't been wiped out by, you know, a period of glaciation. We've just sailed off and missed all the glaciation. So, you know, that's why it's just so weird out here. So we got things left over from the dinosaurs ages and things that have evolved since the dinosaur ages. So that's why it's just, you come out here and I said, do you remember when I said I went up to Blair and I thought I came across a plant that was like half, what was it, half Banksia and half something else? Is that possible? Well, as I said, you know, it's a weird place out here. If anything's going to be half this, half that, and still be undiscovered, it's out there. I mean, I couldn't tell whether it was one thing or the other. You know, it looked like it was a 50-50 hybrid sort of between genera, not species, between genera. So somewhere in the Blair National Park, there's something pretty weird, I reckon. So look out for that. And hopefully, have I taken the wrong detour? I'm looking for this dam area, fellas. Okay, oh, it's probably over there. Okay, this skip's going to run out shortly.